Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the North American International Auto Show from Detroit. I'm Jack Nira, and with me is Tom Plasinski of BMW, a frequent guest here on KBB.com videos.
Yes.
Thanks so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
Cool stuff to show, including the 6 Series convertible. Let's
Definitely,
talk about
the
it.
car behind us. Yes, this is the 3rd generation 6 Series convertible. It's a completely new car, ground up. It's a little bit longer, a little bit wider, and a little bit lower. So it gives nicer proportions, long hood, short deck in the rear, and I think looks pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks gorgeous. Has been a successful model for you, and now I imagine you're looking for even more success, right?
We're hoping so, yes. This is the first version to come, and normally people launch a coupe
first
and then go convertible, right? Because normally most convertibles are based on coupes. They cut off the roof and so on. In this case, the 6 Series Coupe and 6 Series Convertible are separate cars. Huh? They have a separate body in white, and they get built up from there. So there was no need to do a coupe first and a convertible second. The other important part for us, and the reason it's being introduced here in Detroit, is the 6 Series Convertible. Most of the sales are made in the U.S. Over 60% of worldwide production of the 6 Series Convertible comes to the U.S. market.
And probably concentrated in just a few markets within the United States, right?
For the most part, although even in the northern climes, when the weather gets nice, people want to put the roof down. So this is the right car to do it.
Absolutely.
If we start at the nose, it has a little bit of the shark nose look that we originally had on the 6 Series years and years ago. So the grille is very vertical, very purposeful, very aggressive looking, but at the same time the car is very elegant.
Right.
We've introduced some LED elements in the lights, so you see the Corona rings around the headlights there are now lit very white light.
Yeah.
And lit with
I mean, headlight
LEDs.
treatments are so au courant right now. I mean, everybody is going with some kind of headlight treatment.
They
Right?
are. They're the face of the car. They're the eyes of the car. And you see that we have a little eyebrow on top that gives it a purposeful look. And then as we move towards down the side, we see there's some lineage to the 7 Series. There's a few cut lines on the car down through here that if you see from far off, bring it in line with the rest of the series. Now, a BMW has to be instantly recognizable as a BMW, and there has to be a lineage across the cars. But each car also has to have its own purpose and its own identity, and we've done this with the 6. Very soft and very careful finishing of the surfaces so that it has a fluid
and very
feel.
classy.
And very classic, very elegant, and at the same time sporty.
Right. Talk about the interior.
Interior is a big change, yes. The interior has had a lot of work done because, let's face it, that's where you spend most of your time as a customer.
Right.
We've done some different treatments. You can see it's all harmonized with the 2 colors of leather. We also have a single color version as well. You see the contrasting stitching on the leather. This has the extended Napa leather, which includes the upper dash and so on. The driver control area is angled towards the driver, 7 degrees.
Favors the driver.
Yeah, only 7 degrees. It's not very much, but it does make a difference. And you'll notice in the center there we have the screen, the central display screen, is now floating, kind of like a flat screen display. And most of our customers in this range would have flat screens at their home.
Probably several.
Yes, probably several, exactly.
The size of my backyard.
Right. And this is the largest one in an automotive application. It's 10.2 inches, and it's high def as well.
Yeah.
So that will display everything from your nav maps in 3D, if you like.
Tell us about under the hood.
Under the hood, we have the tried and true twin-turbo reverse flow V8 that's 400 horsepower and 450 pounds-feet of torque. So it is a very powerful engine, and it's an engine that we know well from the 750 and the 550. Now it comes in the 650 convertible.
6 Series coming to market as a convertible when?
The convertible arrives in market in May, and then a few months later we'll see the coupe version arrive.
Perfect.
We'll wait for another auto show to show you that one.
I can't wait for that.
Okay,
Tom Plasinski, thanks so much for talking to us.
You're very welcome.
We appreciate it. And stay with us for more KBB.com videos.